Today we are going to talk about the rational numbers. First of all, we have to understand that what is the rational number. So let's talk about it. P by Q. Q is not equal to 0. And one more thing, P and Q both are integers. Okay, both are integers. So this is the definition of rational number, but only this is not sufficient to say that the particular thing is rational number or irrational number. Okay, so I will take one example like this. 2 by 3, is it rational number? Yes, it's a rational number. Why? Because it is written in the form of P by Q. It means that denominator is not 0. Okay, so let's talk about it. If we divide a 2 by 3, so we will get 2 remainder and answer will be like this, 0.6666. It means what is happening here, 0.66 is repeating. So just because of that, we are writing like this, 0.6 bar. So bar represents that 6 is getting again and again. Okay, so one more thing you have to understand about the rational number. A rational number is nothing but it is terminating and non-terminating. Non-terminating, but repeating. So this is the all information about the rational number. Okay, some numbers are maybe terminating, maybe in the form of P by Q, but some numbers are not in the form of non-terminating and repeating. Sometimes if we divide any number with any number, then sometimes we get answer like this, 0.101010001000 like this. So this number is not repeating at all. So like this number, if we get after division any two numbers, division of any two number, we say that this is not a rational number because this is not repeating. Okay, it is not repeating, and we say that in the rational number is terminating and non-terminating but repeating. Okay, if we divide any number by particular number, then that number must be terminated or that number may be a repeating. But if we get the non-repeating answer, so that will be in the form of, maybe that will be in the form of P by Q, maybe that is non-terminating, but we cannot say that is rational number. Why? Because it is not repeating. So this type of number must say that it is a irrational number. Okay, it is a irrational number. Okay, so after talking about the rational number, we have to talk about some properties of rational number. Okay, there are some closure properties. Okay, we are going to talk about the closure property. Closure properties. Okay, so in the closure property, first of all, we will talk about the addition. In the closure property, we will talk about the whole number. Whole number. Whether whole number is closed under the addition. Let's talk about it. First of all, I will take one example. If we add a whole number plus any natural number, 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. So we get the whole number. Okay. We add 0 plus 5, we get the whole number again. It means that we have added two whole numbers and then after we get the answer whole number. So this is how we can find that whole number is closed under addition. Under addition. Addition. Okay. So what about subtraction? Whole number is closed under addition, but whether whole number is closed under subtraction or not. So let's talk about it. I will take one example. If I minus this whole number from this whole number, okay? If I minus 5 from 7, so what will be the answer? Minus 2. And minus 2 is not a whole number, it is an integer. So just because of that, we are saying that whole number is not closed under subtraction. Okay, whole number is not closed under subtraction. Now after this example, we have to talk about the multiplication. Whether whole number is closed under the multiplication or not. Let's take one example. If I multiply 0 with 3, what will be the answer? Answer 0. Okay. And if I take one another example, for example, if I multiply 3 with 7, so what will be the answer? 3 into 3, 7 3s are 21. Okay, so even 21 is a whole number, so we can say that whole number is closed under multiplication. Okay, then after we will talk about the division. Okay, what about the division? Whether whole numbers are closed under division or not. Let's take one example. If I divide a 5 by 8, it is also written like this. Okay, so what will be the answer? If I divide a 5 by 8, then whatever will be answer. Okay, that will be 0.86 48, means remains 2. 8 2 16. What will be the remainder? Okay, 0. So our answer is in the form of decimal. Okay, so this is not a whole number. Okay, this is not a whole number, so we can say that whole number is not closed, not is not closed under division, under division. So in short, we can say that whole number is closed under addition and multiplication. Addition and multiplication. This is one statement. And if you talk about the another statement, so that whole number is not closed, not closed under subtraction and division. Subtraction and division. So this is the first property of rational number, and in the next period we will talk about that integers, whether integers are closed under addition, closed under multiplication, division and subtraction. Okay, thank you so much.